Hi everyone, my name is Meor Shafiq. I am an insurance associate at PwC and this is my journey Lepas Sekolah.
So you're ready to go to secondary school.
I went to Kolej Yayasan Khazanah.
What did you study?
I studied business stream, so I did accounting, economics, and geography just for fun.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
When I was young, I've always wanted to be an astronaut, mainly because that was the year that Sheikh Muzaffar went to space.
And what do you do now?
Now I'm an insurance associate, so I'm an auditor.
Why the transition from an astronaut to an insurance associate?
So when I was growing up, I watched a lot of movies, and I thought that being in finance was cool, and I just wanted to be cool.
How did you do for SPM?
So thankfully I got 10 A's, so 9 A plus and 1 A.
What's your advice for someone sitting for SPM this year?
I would say study hard, take it at your own pace, and just believe in yourself.
So how did you feel during SPM results day?
Just like everyone else, I felt nervous.
What's your advice for someone sitting for SPM now?
I would say believe in yourself, work hard, and just take it at your own pace. Don't follow others.
Did you receive a scholarship after SPM?
Yes, I got the Yayasan Khazanah Early Harvest Scholarship.
What's early harvest and how is it different?
So basically, you apply and you get the scholarship before your SPM results, and you finish pre-university in 1.5 years.
What was the application process like?
There was about 4 to 5 stages. So there's the online applications, there's online assessment, there's an assessment center where you have to do discussions, presentations, and there's the final interview with the board of directors.
What's your advice for someone looking to apply for this scholarship?
I would say do a lot of research. What is Khazanah? The subsidiaries in Khazanah, the subject that you want to do, what you want to do, and how you can ultimately contribute back to Malaysia.
If you were to apply now, what would you do differently?
Back when I was applying, I accidentally did spam email. So in the final interview, the managing director asked me for the very first interview question, why is your email machikkantin@gmail.com? And although I managed to turn it around and make it a funny anecdote, I would highly advise anyone applying to read the application form correctly and don't put in your spam email.
What did you do for pre-university and where?
I did my A-levels at Kolej and UM
Why did you do it there?
because Khazanah usually sends their scholars there.
How was life like in KYUEM?
It was fun. You get to meet a lot of people from different backgrounds. You have the engineers, the scientists, the mathematicians.
Would you recommend KY? If so, why?
I would, because a lot of the people are very driven, motivated people, and that really encourages you to do the best yourself as well.
How did you do for A-levels?
I got 3 A stars and 1 A.
What's your advice for someone looking to make the best of their time in KY?
I would say don't hold yourself back. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of things to join, and your time there is very limited, so you might as well make the best of it.
Where did you attend university?
I did my BSc Accounting and Finance at King's College London.
Why did you choose King's?
I've always wanted to live that Central London life, and King's is literally at the heart of Central London.
What's your advice for someone looking to do their UCAS personal statements?
I would say try to be as true to yourself as possible and try to be authentic and try to see how that translates well into your profession.
How did you feel when you first moved to the UK?
I feel like just like everyone else, I was nervous because I've never been that far away from home.
For many UK grads, the choice between staying in the UK and going back home to Malaysia is a massive dilemma. How did you make your choice and why?
I think the first year of my uni was hijacked by COVID, and I feel like I owe it to myself to get it back. And I feel like there's a lot of things to experience and learn from working here in London before I go back to Malaysia. So I think that's why.
What is something you would have done differently in undergrad and why?
I think one of the things that I took for granted back then was the friendships and the people I met in uni. And I think that is very important for both your personal and professional life. So what I would have done differently is just maintain those friendships and just kept in contact with them even until now.
What's your advice for someone looking to make the best of their time in King's College London?
We have a lot of interesting clubs and societies at King's, so I think just try to join as much as you can because you never know what kind of things you're going to be doing.
How would you summarize your journey Lepas Sekolah in 3 words?
I would say fun, unpredictable, and enlightening.
Okay, Meor, that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Cairo. I am Shafiq, and this was my journey Lepas Sekolah. Now I need to go back to work. Bye.